better, theoretically. Ding ding. All right, so we should be live back again with a bit of a better no drop frames. That's the theory anyway. We'll see how well that works out. Oh yeah, that's already way better. Way better. That's what we're gonna do. Sorry about that, chat. Anyway, so yes, commitment from Seraph. For every Nat 1 or Nat 20 to donate $1 to Make-A-Wish. We have put a caveat that we're not going to do that on on D4s, but he did roll a D6 already, and the game we're going to be playing as a result of that roll is a game called To Be a Beastkeeper. That's what it's going to be called. Let's see where we can get you guys now. So I'm going to go into, I think I've just posted it in Cast Scrying, all of my players. There is a new Roll20 game in Cast Scrying. I'm going to invite you guys all into that, and we can get ourselves started with this thing. So first job that we have to do is start creating some characters. And so what we usually have done in the past is we've decided what our characters are going to be by way of the randomized roll of dice. However, I do give consent for people to say, no, I actually want to start from I don't want to go all, like, have all of the options. It doesn't make much sense. So, oh, you can now place windows in immersion. Oh, there's a new thing here in Roll20. Have to explore that one later on. We're going to look at that one later on, but that's cool. In any case, now that you're all in the game, it says something about interactive windows, and so that's what it is. You could place it's in the dynamic lighting that you can actually place windows, look through, pass through, which is gonna be nice actually when I have to make some maps, because for this particular campaign, I'm gonna have to make some maps. And so I will be doing some dungeon or incarnate to make sure we get everything the way that it's supposed to look. So, woo! Still a little slow here today on the stream. I'm sorry about that, guys. Let's see if we can get this resolved just a little bit. I want to go like that. That might help just a little bit over to the next little bit.
I've realized I'm gonna hard ban myself from being halfling. I'm gonna roll still, but I'm not gonna do halfling, because not only was I a halfling last time, but that would kind of ruin the whole Nat 1.
Yeah. Ruin the whole Nat 1 thing. No, we can still count the ones if you wanted to, if you hit them.
Yeah.
Still do it. Can still do it. Okay, so
Sam Riegel.
First things first, then we got to figure out with a little light bulb on the belt. Yeah. Let's start with this. We're going to start off with. I actually don't like to start off when I'm creating my characters with races or with classes. I actually like to start backwards. I like to start with the background, and then go from there and go background, then race, and classes. And that's usually we can get some really good stories that way. I'm gonna have to reconnect or something because you guys are all moving. One computer's totally sketched out. So, let's try this. Let's do it this way. I'm gonna go invisible for a couple. See if I can get my computer to play catch up with me here. So I'll just go without a camera for a second. Huzzah. Okay, all right. So you should still be able to hear me. We'll get this solved. Nonetheless, first one up. Who would like to roll for their first character first? Actually, no, let's do it this way. Let's say let's go for the background. And we're gonna roll it out on the Roll20, and I'll put this the Roll20 in the game in the stream as well. Right here. Technology is unfortunately not really my friend today, and I dislike it intensely. But we can pull up the roller now. There we go. And so with our backgrounds, I would like, if you would like to roll for your background, to roll a, let's see here, what are our options? 1, 2, 3. It goes all the way up to 13. So because we have the technology, you can always roll a D13 and find out what your character's background is going to be. And everybody can do that right in the Roll20 or what have you. and you get a 13 right off the top.
Hey.
That makes you. That was no, that was actually Seraph. That makes you an urchin.
Ooh,
Caffeine.
nice.
That makes you a criminal. Which is, by the way, this is going to be very interesting because this is a Make-A-Wish campaign. So, it's all, while the campaign is going to be all about hope and such, it is also going to be challenging. But we want it to be about the hope side of things too, right? So, Carney, you are an acolyte. Uh, let's see here. Seraph, oh no, hang on, Carney, you rolled twice. So if you don't like Acolyte, then you can take the fourth one, the Entertainer. Dak, you are a sailor.
What, sorry?
A sailor.
A sailor.
I didn't roll twice. I rolled once by
Oh
accident.
no, apparently I'm having a tough time reading even today. That was
Four.
actually Raven. Raven, you are actually an Acolyte, and Carney, you are an Entertainer. So there we go.
Okay.
That's better. I just can't. I wow. That's all I got is wow. I am really not doing all that great today, guys. I apologize. We're gonna fix this though. I'm gonna look better now. Okay, so with that, oh, I don't look better. I really, really don't look better. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. See if it's still gonna work. Dang. All right. Well, that hopefully should clean things up a little bit. Anyway, that's your background. So now let's go for the race. And so I need to find my table for my races as well. Let's find that. The race. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go with this one. This one will work nicely. All right. So the race is D100. Everybody roll a D100 for me for the race. All right, so first one up is Seraph.
Two
and
13s in a row doesn't bode
That's
well
pretty
for me.
good. Well, it also doesn't give you a whole lot of creativity because it means you're a human. Caffeine, you're a dwarf.
Oh, no.
That's just
Human.
offensive.
Human gives me all the creativity I need.
That is true. Raven, you are also a human in this case. And Carney, you are an elf. And Dak, you're a human. Now, you're welcome to re-roll if you don't like what you got. I will take it if you want to re-roll.
That's fine.
I'm fine. I am gonna play very human though.
Okay, sounds good.
Are we still
Because
missing one person?
come on.
No, it's just the 5. Raven's just not on camera at the moment.
Okay.
Can I try re-rolling my race?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. That ended up being a human again.
Just accept.
Well, that's fun.
The dice gods are telling you that you got to do human, I guess.
You know how we
have okay.
gnomes last time? We now have a human problem.
There you go.
Just a
All
question
right.
though.
Yeah.
Will this be a variant human or just a human?
You get to choose. That one I'll let you go for.
Oh, okay.
And I've decided that
I'm going human. Just because,
Why
Can I
not?
try rolling one more time for race?
Yeah, go for it. I'm
Do you want
okay
to be a
with
dwarf? Do
this.
you want to be an elf? I'll be a dwarf.
I'm not. You can flip it. You can flip it. I'm okay with this.
I'm curious to see what I get first.
Fair enough.
32.
That is a human.
Oh,
How many races do you
I'll
have
take it.
on there? Just 3.
Well, and that's what I'm using Xanther's table. So Xanther's table has human because it's the most common race.
is it
As
like a
0
third?
to, as 1 to 40.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So there's there's a lot. Wow.
And a bugbear is probably just one, is there?
Bugbear's on the list actually. I guess that is true.
Ooh.
If you did roll human on your first try, actually, hang on, I do have that in my head. So if you want to roll again for a monster kind race instead of human, roll a d5 or a d10.
Mm.
If you're okay with the human,
Um,
keep
1
it.
second.
I think I'm more than okay with human, actually.
Very good.
I'm afraid to roll again. I might get a human variant of a monster.
You'll get a kobold. You won't talk. Oh no, not a kobold. A kenku. All right. If you're gonna keep it, I am good for you keeping it. All right.
They actually
So
omitted that part of mimicry when they updated it for Monsters of the Multiverse, which is really nice because it makes Kenku like a playable race.
that's true. Because you
Because
can't
I don't know
really.
about you, but like I can get into a character. I can't sit there and talk like Bumblebee from the Michael
No.
Bay Transformers for
That's
multi-hour sessions.
Totally
I just
true. That's totally true. Okay, so I now know what my problem is with my system, so I'm going to do some fixing on my system while we're doing this, but I'm going to get you guys to roll for your class next. And so for your class, let's see here. I take my table for classes. This guy here. So this is a D100 again, and I
Okay.
will reconnect here in just a moment to tell you your answers. So I'll be right back.
I'm gonna re-roll if I hit Monk because that's what I played last time, and I don't like Monk enough to want to play it twice.
Yeah.
There's no shot.
Lucky 7. I wonder what that is.
I rolled a 13 on a D100 again.
Ooh, 3 13s.
I rolled a
Ver-
that bodes incredibly poorly.
Well, it's lucky.
Depends on how you look at it.
At least we have a good variety of roles, so we should all be different classes. We'll see.
Well, I would like to not have any religious character or class for now, considering I played the paladin last time.
Is that it? Oh, right. No wonder.
Yes.
Yep, we got you loud and clear. Damn.
Hmm.
I rolled another 13, by the way. I don't. I
It
think
was broke by the end of an hour.
That's hilarious.
I can't believe that happened. Like, sure, one was like on a D13, but still, that's insane.
That is a lot. That's rather impressive. I'm here for it though. Okay, I'm loading up my roll 20. Here it comes. So, for your race, no, we already did race. It's a class. So for your classes, let's see your dice rolls here. So going back in time just a little bit, I think we go to caffeine first. So caffeine is a druid.
Ooh.
Seraph is a bard.
Hmm.
I saw that face. Let's see here. And no, not that one. This one here. Let's go like that. There we go. Let's see here. The number 7, Raven, makes you a barbarian.
Oh,
This is
nice.
pretty well balanced. And oh, caffeine. I took the wrong number for you, I guess. Hang on. Did I miss somebody here?
Carney's not rolled, has he?
Carney hasn't rolled. That's what it is. Okay, so caffeine, I actually took the wrong number for you, so I'm going to give you the option of what I said, the druid versus the rogue. And
Ooh, that's
Dak,
tough.
Dak, you're a cleric.
Yes.
Druid or rogue?
It's been so long since
You're
I've
going to go
played.
rogue?
What does everyone else have?
So everybody else
Barbarian
has...
Try to
for
fit with that's
I'm
better.
Bard. Which we've sort of just shuffled classes from last time for the most part.
For the most part, it's actually a pretty well balanced little group consider for the dice. Glad we rolled a whole bunch of halflings or gnomes or something like that last time around. Glad we didn't just roll out a whole bunch of monks.
A whole bunch of humans.
We have a barbarian, a bard, a cleric, and Carney we haven't decided yet. So druid or rogue, that's your option.
Wendy, what
Okay.
what level is this one shot we're running?
That's a great question. Let's have Dak roll this one to decide. Dak, roll me a d6.
Okay.
You know I roll crap.
5 or 6. 5 or 6. 5 or 6.
Roll high.
Just not the one. Please, not
Hey,
the
watch
one.
it happen. It's not the one. So you're level 4.
Ooh, okay.
Mm.
So
I'll
then,
take that.
in that case, I'm rolling for subclass, but I'm gonna ban Swords Bard.
Okay, fair enough. So hang tight. Let me go
'Cause it's-
find some subclasses for everybody then, so we can
'cause
roll
it's
those guys out too.
really- It's really not good until 14th level, and then it becomes incredible.
Okay, so we'll start with our barbarian, which, if I remember correctly, is Raven. So
Mhm.
barbarian. Let's go for a subclass roll. So let's see here. Where's all my subclasses? 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 2, 5, 6, 8. Roll me a d8, Raven, please.
And don't roll
Not
Berserker.
Berserker. Don't be a
Okay, hang on.
Berserker.
If it says if you've already got one that you really don't want to do, I'm okay with that. Make it a d7 instead.
Yeah, because Berserker is just really rough, man.
Oh,
You are a wild magic barbarian.
ooh, I haven't played that before.
Aha! It's in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, and it's in my
So-
compendium, so you can certainly get to it.
So fun.
Yeah, there's some things that can be kind of fun in that one. If you
Um,
watch Critical Role, Ashton is a wild magic barbarian.
Can I try to reroll just to check what my other option for a subclass will be?
Sure, go for d6. It would be the Totem Warrior.
Uh,
All right.
do
You
I
think
go for
about
the
that.
fun? Yes, sir. I'll think about it.
And let's roll for our Bard. No, not the monster. I want the actual class. Here we go. So for our Bard, we have a lot more options, so the roll has to be a bit bigger, I think. Oh, maybe it's not that much more. No, it's only 8. But you already said that you're closing off one of these subclasses. Which
Yeah,
subclass?
no
The swords?
no swords.
Okay, so then
But everything else.
1d7.
Okay. I'm also gonna
7-sided
say
dice.
no Valor because we had a Valor Bard last time, and I want some more
Okay.
variety.
I'm good for it. So d6
So
then.
as much as it pains me to not have the melee subclasses available,
I get the sense that you enjoy your melee moments.
oh, let me find the game here. Sorry. Roll
All good.
1d6 and show me creation.
All right. So that is
It's gonna be a lore.
the College of Lore Bard. Yep. That is a
Yeah.
College of Lore Bard. Do you want a backup plan too? I can go for backup plans. I'm good for backup plans.
No, I am more than okay with Lore Bard.
Okay, good. So then we now have our bard. Carney, you haven't rolled for your race yet, or not your race, your class.
I did. Okay, what do you want me to roll?
A D100. And actually, no, I'll just do that.
Human.
The class is human.
Cleric.
You would actually be a
Human.
bard as, or
That's
sorry,
cleric.
you would actually be a barbarian as well.
Oh, I'm a barbarian. So who else is a barbarian?
Raven.
Yeah, me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
All right, then let's roll you out a subclass too, because I've got my barbarian up right now. So, roll for me. Is there any subclass of barbarian that you want to veto?
Nope. I'm all okay.
D8 then, please.
5.
5 makes
That's
you.
it's a newer barbarian.
It's Xanthor's Guide Zealot Barbarian.
Okay.
Okay. And that brings me now to. Hang on, what was the next one? Cleric. My cleric is that's Dak, I think, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's find your subclass of cleric. I just typed in your name, not cleric. Okay. We're now renaming the cleric class to just the Dak class. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is there 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? I think that covered 13, 14. Yeah, there's 14.
There's a lot.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, so is there any domains that you want to
No.
that you want to veto? Okay, well then roll me a d14.
14. This isn't going to be good, is it?
Base cleric, is it?
All right. So that makes you. Oh, this is my. I'm not gonna lie. This is my favorite domain of cleric. It is a Twilight domain cleric.
No.
It's not war. Twilight.
Twilight. With Twilight, you get some wicked night vision. Okay, so that brings me now. Did you ever decide, Caffeine, what you were gonna do?
I did. I rolled for it. I'll be druid.
Druid it is. Okay. So Druid, let's see here. Druid might actually be very helpful to you in this little mini campaign that we got going down here. For those of you who are just joining into the stream, Make a Wish is what we're fundraising for. Feel free to throw in some donations. We will, of course, appreciate it. We're trying to make some wishes happen before Christmas. And now my Roll20 froze, so I can't see it.
What is Twilight from? Is that Xanathar's?
No, that's the
Tasha's.
newest. Tasha's.
Sorry, Ashes. Tasha's.
Tasha's, yeah.
God, I need hearing aids.
It's going to be the strongest cleric, maybe.
I don't know what's going on.
It's a
I'm
shit
wondering
thing,
if.
Twilight.
Wow.
It's extremely powerful.
I'm going to disagree.
Oh,
I'm going to
really?
disagree with you there. I'm not a min-maxer, so I go off other qualities for it. I don't even bother looking at the high-level ones like level 14 or whatever, because you're never going to get to those levels.
No, level 2, you get a positive ability.
Yeah, it is. It really, really is. I'm sorry. My computer is totally sketching out on me right now.
Healing's the best one, isn't it? If that's the class, isn't it? I'm not sure.
What is going on?
No, healing in D&D is pretty terrible.
Not for healing. Not for the clerics I've rolled.
You're better off doing a fireball than a healing.
Honestly, sometimes that's true. I don't mind that idea. I feel like healing's supposed to be difficult.
It keeps people up, I suppose, but it's not. I mean, the way that the game is kind of geared, it's usually more geared towards doing a lot of damage.
Very true.
Yeah.
All right. I apologize for the delay here. but my computer is really sketching out, and actually Seraph was too. So let's get Seraph back in there.
Was giving me issues for
There
a
we go.
second. I dropped out of the call for a moment.
Gotcha. I think it's just maybe that's just all it is. Just the internet is being not our friend today, in wherever we happen to be. Wow. Okay, so this might actually be faster for me to do from the stream. Wow. I don't understand why it's working so darn hard. It's never worked this hard before, and it's a gaming computer.
Half orc bard. Okay. And an elf barbarian. What's going on?
All right.
Oh, that's funny.
I think that's what it is. I think I figured it out. Okay. Remove that. See if that solves the things.
What level are we starting at?
So level 4 is
Or
where
do
we're
we
starting
know?
at.
Level
Yeah,
4.
level
Okay,
4.
sorry. I just making sure.
That's all right. I'm still trying to get my computer to turn my Roll20 back on again, so I'm going to look this up a different way because my Roll20 is totally not working for me. Which is not Roll20's fault. I'm pretty certain it's my computer's fault. Let's pull this up. Let's go on this device instead. Let's see here. There, yeah, I'm already getting this way more quickly on my device that's not supposed to actually even be able to connect to the internet right now. Okay, so for a druid subclass, we've got options. Our circles are 7-fold choices, so roll for me a d7. That's a 2. That makes you a moon druid.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
Oh my god.
I had my
That's
fingers
so
crossed
funny.
for that one. That works out.
All right.
I was gonna roll my eyes if it was shepherds, man.
That would be just a little.
think
So
no.
I also have to create a character here too. I have to create your NPC for the game as well while we're at it. But next step up, I'm gonna say, let's go with our hit dice. Oh, I might just lose you guys might just lose me again here. This computer's saying hard pass on a lot of things. So I'll be. This is so frustrating, guys. If I can't get this to work, I'm just gonna dip off the stream and we're just gonna play this. So just.
I'm conflicted on choosing a totem and a wild magic. Do I want to be chaotic or do I want to be sustained?
I can be any elf I want.
Yeah.
Or-
I would I'd go Eladrin. You're barbarian, right? Zealot.
Yeah.
I'd go any of the updated ones that have flexible ASI, like Eladrin or
Yeah.
Shatterkai. One of the ones with the teleport would do you really nicely.
Mm,
Oh wait, no, they wouldn't, because actually no, I don't think they count as castings of straight up Misty Step anymore. So you can do it while raging.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
I have to double check. You could be right, but I have to double check.
I know in the older versions of those sub
Because it
races
says
it
you cast a
was
spell, yeah.
Misty Step, but
I think the Misty Step for Shatterkai is not considered a spell.
yeah,
More of a racial feature.
yeah, it was. I think it was in the original publication, but when they updated it, they omitted that. Probably literally so barbarians could use it, which is nice because they
Probably.
need some love.
The barbarians need love. Okay,
Not
so
as not quite monk level, but
that is now going to bring us to our hit dice. I want to see your hit dice come up for your
Oh,
various
please,
levels.
no.
howdy.
I want. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no. Go ahead, roll your hit dice. Let's do it. Let's see what happens.
It's a D12 for
Ah,
barbarians.
So it's 3d12, isn't it?
It'll be 3. Yeah, you're rolling 3 of whatever your hit dice type are. There's.
Oh my god.
Wow! Alright.
Oh!
Oh!
Nice.
Alright. In the rolls,
All right.
2 max dice for Seraph, 3 max dice for Carney.
Wow. Okay.
Reroll that one. Although, yeah, no, reroll that one, Caffeine. And then 1 more hit dice for you as well, Raven. Okay, that's a bit
No.
better. Not much, but it is a bit better.
I know. I already rolled for that one hit die. It's a 9, a 2, and a 7.
Oh, okay, that works. I'm good for that.
Mm.
So, in the end, your final hit points are going to be what you just rolled, plus your con, plus 1 more of your hit dice. So one max hit dice. So, for example, Carney, whose max hit dice would normally have been a 12 anyway, would have started with 12 plus their con at their first level. Then they're going to add 36 plus
Yep.
3 times their con on that too. So I guess it's 4 times your con total, I should say. So ignore that last one. What you rolled plus 4 times con plus 1 max hit dice. Hit die. That's going to be how you're going to get your max there. So now, the next question is, do you want assistance with creating names for your characters?
I think I have a name already.
Okay, that's good, that's good. Nice stack. That's a decent roll. The last one wasn't the greatest, but the other ones are pretty strong. Who wants me to help you roll for your names? Who wants to do that? Oh, nobody. Everybody's got their own names picked out this time? Okay.
I'm going to roll for sex first.
You can do that.
I
Yeah, let's
don't
roll for
mean
gender.
roll for sex. I mean,
That's called a persuasion check.
is that a
Okay,
dice?
anyway,
69?
yeah, roll a d. If you guys want to roll for your gender, roll a d20 for me.
Agenda, that's what I roll for sex.
Um,
Come on.
Oh wow. Okay, cool. That makes Seraph. You are either you get to choose either simply non-binary or transitioning.
I'll go NB.
Okay, and Dak, you would be male.
I'm a
Raven,
male.
you would be female.
Oh boy.
And anybody else who wants to roll for gender, this is your time. Okay, so then anybody again rolls for names is a possibility, and then I'm going to get us to roll for some magical items or wealth or something like that.
Ooh.
Let's see here.
we're gonna roll for stats.
Yeah, we should totally roll for stats too. We'll do that in a sec. Actually, yeah, let's do that right now. Let's roll for stats right now. Let's just do it. So, a whole bunch of. You could either do that from the compendium, or you could just kind of go one at a time and see how we go.
Can I try something new?
What are you thinking you're gonna do?
How about this? I'm gonna go all out. Metal
Okay.
to the pedal, or pedal to the metal. I would like to try rolling 8 d20s and choose the best 6.
Ooh, that is a gambling man's game.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
8
That's
d20s and choose
And
the
potentially-
best 6.
If you roll a 1, you can have one more reroll. So if you get a 1 on something, you can have one more reroll. If you get a 2, no reroll. So just one extra reroll if you roll a 1.
That's a
I
dangerous
think-
game.
I'm gambling. Or just want to do the standard.
No, if you're gonna gamble and you're gonna go like that, I'm gonna say,
Because 6
roll.
D20s is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, I would say rather than that, roll.
I'm gonna roll my.
Oh
I'm gonna roll
gosh,
my d6.
I kind of want to make it. I can't. No, you know what? No, you know what? I'm here for it. Let's do it. If we're gonna be fully random, let's do it. Anybody else who wants to take on this risky nonsense?
No.
Wait until I roll mine first.
I am
before
all
you...
good, man.
Oh God! I got a 20.
You did get a 20, but the next highest is an 11.
That's the way it rolls.
Yeah, so you are going to use a
gross.
20, an 11, a 9, a 9, a 7, and a 6.
Well, you rolled a 1, right? Aren't you gonna re-roll that?
Oh yeah, I guess that's right. You do get to re-roll the 1. You do get to re-roll the 1. Okay, so you okay. So you do get a
Okay.
10 instead of a 6.
That's so. Bro is gonna have no AC.
Potentially.
I guess. Actually,
I'm supposed to
unless-
die.
I
That's
guess
the
it
whole
doesn't
point.
matter that you don't have a good con mod because you slammed out 3 nat 12s.
I'll put everything into con. I'll just
Are
take
you
You're gonna
taking
put
the
it-
20 in con?
It's just going to be the wall in this thing. They're going to be the dumb,
No.
disconnected wall. Of
Please
hit
don't.
20
dice.
in con, and I'll put on tough feet.
Oh no, man.
Can I?
I'll have
Can I?
80 hit points. And I can't
Yeah,
do it.
Raven, what do you want to do?
I don't know why, but I kind of like to gamble as well. Can I try that AD20?
Do it. Do it. Okay. Okay, you get to re-roll the 1. Okay. I think it was meant to be a 1. So 18, 14, 13, 13, and 7 and 5.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
This is pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie.
What's your class?
Barbarian as well.
Nice, that's a lovely.
Hey, man.
What kind of barbarian is he? Totem?
Wild.
Wild.
Right?
No, I'm still deciding
Oh.
on that. Maybe,
Oh, okay.
can I just roll a D2 for that DM since we're
Yeah, good.
going random?
Absolutely,
Y'all are-
go
It's
for it.
one
I love
for
But y'all are monsters, and I'm gonna roll my 4d6s and drop the lowest because y'all are
Go ahead.
monsters for that.
Yeah, go ahead,
So
Raven.
I'm gonna-
Roll
I'm gonna
that
start rolling my
D2,
D6.
and I want to see those D6s come up now too. Okay, so
Aw.
totem is what you are. You hear his disappointment in his voice. Aw. As soon as you roll it,
Aw.
you realize, no, actually what I wanted was the wild magic, right?
yeah.
Yeah. I'm still going to give you consent to go ahead and go wild magic because I heard it in your voice and I want you to enjoy this too. So that's pretty good. That's a pretty good roll. That's a 14 on that one, Seraph. There's and that one there is a 12 on Dak. That one is a 14 for Dak. That's bad. That's not bad. An 11 for Seraph. Keep them coming. 9. 10. And I'm reading this out because it's not cycling through on the screen right now. Okay, so 9 on another one, and then 14. Okay. How many more do we got to go, guys?
I have 3 more.
3 more. Okay.
There's the 18.
3
That's
what I-
6s.
That's what I needed. That's all I need. That's all I need.
And that was a bad one. That was a 7 on that one.
I know.
Oh yeah,
That's because
17,
somebody just rolled 18 before me.
15. Yeah, it's probably just emptied out all the 6s.
And again,
Oh my gosh!
Nice.
All right, Seraph's gonna be a beefy person.
Should be
Um,
$1 every time for this for the pool.
that's the question. I was going to ask about that. Are those dollars for every time you get a crit, or for every time you get a max dice?
Not for every time I get a max dice. I'll do for that one
Okay.
on any die. You know what? I will
Okay.
amend even on D4s if I roll a nat 1, but not for
Okay.
max dice, except for D20s.
Okay, fair. Except for D20s, I'm here for it. I'm
D20s
totally
and
here
above.
for it.
D20 and above, I will roll. If I hit max, I will donate $1, and then any ones.
Sure.
So
Sure.
I'll go through after
yeah.
stream and track all that.
I am definitely appreciating that you're doing that, and I was actually planning on doing that for myself, something like that for myself next week anyway, because next week is birthday week for your DM, so I was gonna have some fun along those lines. So, but you beat me to the punch, so now I feel like I have to come up with a new idea.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh, I forgive you because this is going for the kids. That's all I care about. So, yeah.
That's true.
Let's go to the next thing, I guess. Then it is. Okay. Double checking. Everybody's got a name picked out for your characters.
Yes.
I'm seeing nodding heads. Okay, cool. Then, the other one is, and we've rolled out genders as well. So, I guess it's time to figure out a treasure for each of you guys. Random treasure tables. Which table? Okay, this time I'm going to make it be Raven. I'm going to get you to roll for me so I know which table I want to use. I would like to use... Hang on a second. What am I looking at here? This is looking really weird. That's 1, 2, 3... Oh. Tails weren't popping up the way we're supposed to. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So, actually, you know what, then Raven, we're probably okay that way. I don't need to have an extra roll that way. What are you rolling for, Dak?
A trinket, because it's part of my background.
Oh, I see, okay. All right, well then, I am gonna get... Oh, that's the way I want to do it. There it is. Oh, come on, where are they? Okay. I would like Raven 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. Sorry, 8. Raven, can I get you to roll for me a D8?
Sure thing, boss.
Ah, perfect. Okay. So with that, alrighty. Oh, it didn't let me. Okay, well, let me do it here. Am I gonna have to go to a different screen? Yep, I'm gonna go to a different screen. Okay, let's go here. And while you guys are all figuring out some of your characters' backgrounds and deciding what spells or features or what have you guys are doing, I'm trying to figure out exactly what this one here, exactly what we're going to do for you for see here for interesting items that you can have. Okay, that's not what I wanted. This is really hard to find in here. Where's all my tables? Do I have to do this a different way? I might have to find this a different way. Magic items. Oh, here we go. Got it. Okay, finally. That took me forever. So everybody roll for me a D100. Okay. 22 for Seraph. So, Seraph, you get... from previous adventures, you have uncovered a potion of fire breath. Caffeine. From previous adventures, you have uncovered a rope of climbing.
Nice.
Dak from previous adventures, you have uncovered a potion of resistance.
Amulet of
Raven,
health. Amulet of health. Amulet of health. Amulet of health.
Keotome's
Goblins of Ogre
ointment
Strike.
for Raven.
Anointment. Come again?
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Keotome's, I'm
It's
not
really-
spelling this right, ointment.
Isn't that? Oh, that's the healing one, isn't it?
That is the healing one.
Yeah,
Nice.
loads of charges. Rub it on yourself.
All right, and Carney, I need to see that roll.
Yeah, I tried to roll it. It wasn't rolling for some reason. Roll 1.
Oh my god.
Could you give me a die 10, Windy, for the resistance potion?
There's a max dice.
Come on, that's gotta
Okay.
be something good.
You guys want to
It's gotta
see?
be
That's
something
gotta
good.
be something good.
Do you guys want
I
to see
don't
me
even know what
take
this thing
skilled
is.
feat and have proficiency in almost every skill in the game?
That would be hilarious.
Because I have a feat from Viewman, I have a potential
not-
feat from Level Up, and then I have like 3 from Bard, 3 from Lore Bard, 1 from Viewman, 2 from Urchin.
Wand of Secrets.
Hmm.
That's for you, Carney.
Oh,
You
that's
get a
what the
Wand
kids
of
take.
Secrets.
Okay.
So with a Wand of Secrets, you
Got some
can
secrets.
cast it one. Yeah, you get 3 charges on this wand, and you can use it to open secret doors or traps that are within 30 feet of you, or at least point it to you. It's kind of
Okay,
cool.
that's cool.
Yeah, it doesn't open it. Sorry, it just points to it, so you know where the secrets are.
Yeah, it just points to it. Yeah.
20 Charisma, 20 Con Bard, boys.
These are our characters. These are our characters
about-
around. Okay, so
It's about to
I'm
get
gonna-
wicked.
I'm going to ask for you guys to tell me your characters' names just by typing them in the chat. And then I'm going to put them into the stream as we are going along. Nice
Don't
one.
know mine.
Okay. Let's see here. This is the character name. Zenith Alastras. I like it. And for caffeine, it is Juniper. Whoops.
Brilliant.
And let's see here. And then I'm also going to send you guys on another mission. I'm going to send you on a mission for creating a token for your character too. And so I use Token Stamp, which should, I think it's still in the Discord. If it's not, I'll put it into the Cast Scrying channel here right quick. And if you need help with, is there anybody who needs help with names at all?
Oops, sorry.
Do you see that roll though? I
need help
have to
because my
celebrate
character
it.
Sucks.
Yeah. My
That's really-
druid is more thief than druid apparently because of my background. So
All right.
You're a what?
Vio.
Wait, what is your background?
my background's criminal. So I have like thieves tools and stuff, even though I'm a druid.
Hell yeah.
DM, can I
Eco-terrorist?
change my
Dude,
background?
you're an eco-terrorist. What? Come on.
What do you want your background to be?
And I'll roll for it because all I can think of is a masochistic acolyte, and I don't want to play that on a female character.
All right. Roll me a d12 then, and I'll get you a new one. Background. All right. That's not the right thing, is it? Oh, sure it is. Okay, so with that, new d12 being a 6, it makes you a hermit.
12,
Oh, nice.
All right.
10.
And so I've got Zenith, I've got Juniper, I've got Vio. Any other names that I can use? Sorry, Dak, did you say you needed help with a name?
No, I was only joking.
Oh, okay.
I said I need help because my character sucks.
Oh no. Let's see here. Let's undo
Oh, nice.
that because that's not going to be
I hate
necessary.
it. I hate this thing when you type in your thing and they got it in the equipment and type it in and it's not there.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, holy symbol.
It's not in there?
No. I got one for Ravenloft.
Oh no, just the Ravenkind one. Yeah, okay. All right. Let me know, Carney and Dak, what your characters' names are when you know.
I have to figure out
And-
what god or goddess I'm worshipping for. And I should tell
Yeah.
you, I've looked at my own. I've got 36 gods sorted out. I have another 90 odd, and not one of them is Twilight or anything close to it.
Oh man. Okay,
It's
well
not
that's my.
It's not a sphere that any god ever worshipped.
So, if we are in Noxtern, what's the day? In Noxtern, you can actually just simply in Twilight, you can actually just worship the stars. That would work fine.
No, I don't like that. I'd rather worship the goddess of night.
Sure. So here's the thing. One challenge with the pantheon of Noxtern is that, or with the realm of Noxtern, is that there isn't a lot of pantheon in it.
Yeah.
So we're going to just let you say, pick your favorite night deity, if you will, or if you wish. Token stamp. Let me get that posted up into the chat here for you guys. Into Discord, I should say.
Using equipment, the standard equipment, or
I think, yeah, because I've given you the other thing. So it's standard equipment plus the thing I gave you. All right,
Okay.
Let's see here. So making your token stamp, there's a link for it now in Cast Scrying in our Discord channel. And... Alrighty.
Get the right thing in the right place.
I don't get a trinket.
And the next bit, I also have to actually create this character now. So I'm gonna get this one that I've found that I want to use. So this, but I'm gonna tweak it, and I gotta share this to myself. Yes.
DM, for the language, do we choose only for the common types, not the rare ones?
I'm okay with rare ones.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with rare ones. We can do that. Let's see here. I need to put that in to my Make-A-Wish folder. Let's do this. All right. And then I can also make my own token because I have to do that. And actually, I might not even need that thing there. Let's go with this. And...
Oh, great.
Oh no, what?
No, I didn't. I've got some powers I didn't see.
Oh, so it's not going to be all that bad then? Is that what you're telling me?
Possibly. It's going to be a bit better, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, no.
going to have to delete a load of equipment I've just spent 10 minutes putting in.
Yeah, there's some pretty awesome stuff in there, so I really hope it
Twilight
works out.
Cleric is wicked.
Okay, why is that not syncing for me? I'm gonna have to email it to myself. Is that what I'm gonna have to
Sorry.
do? That's all good. All good. All good. All good. I want to try that again, I guess. There we go. There, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so, other things I should pull this up and some information up for you guys as well, so I can properly introduce, because I think in a few, we're going to try and introduce our characters to one another. I'm curious to see how that looks. Let's see here. I want to do, Wrong folder. That's what it is. I'm looking in the wrong folder. I gotta pull up my modules for. Yeah, I'm really I'm excited to do this, to be a beast keeper. That's what we're gonna do. All right, let's see here. And I want to do. Oh, that's what I was looking at. That's why I was looking all weird. Let's go to my Make-A-Wish folder. I have a new picture in here. There we go. Now we're talking. All right, so I am going to do a proper shout out here as well, because I do need to create a character for this. And the character I am creating is actually not one that I've created. I'm just going to skin one that has already been created by somebody else. So if I'm going to do this properly, then I need to give a proper shout out to the person who actually created the character. That's, you can't see it there. There we go. Okay, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna have okay, but that's the book. It's called the Game Master's Book of Non-Player Characters. It's by Jeff Ashworth, and it is fantastic. There it is, right there. And there's some really awesome characters in here, so you're gonna meet one of his characters. This is right. That's the one. I will put this into the game so that we can do the things. That's not the right place. This will be the right place, right in here. Okay. All right, now I should be able to put my character in place too. You guys, what? If I'm gonna do this properly, I'm gonna do this randomly. So y'all get to help me roll out my character stats. So I'm using the background for this character, but I'm gonna do something slightly different. Let's go with. I'm gonna request. We'll start with caffeine because I don't think I've gotten caffeine to roll anything for me yet. Yeah. Caffeine, I'm gonna get you to roll for me. Do you want me to be using Carney's 8d20 keep 6 method, or do you want me to use the standard method that we always do?
Oh, that's tough.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Let's take a risk. Let's go with Carney's method.
All right, roll me 8d20s. This is my character that you guys that
made a
I am
mistake.
taking 0 control over.
You made a mistake.
8. Okay. Okay. That's my character then.
Holy moly, that's a great.
20, 17, 16, 15, 14, and then 8 by the looks of things.
Wow.
That's my.
Wow,
That's good stuff.
that is wicked.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
Mm.
All right, so apparently technology and I are not supposed to get along. That's all there is to it. You guys got me back okay? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rock
Yes.
on.
Yep.
Now I get to go and create that character properly. Theoretically, let's see how it goes. One of the things I'm really looking forward to is when Roll20 finishes putting the Character Mancer into their mobile app. Once they do that, I'll be a very happy camper.
Windy.
Mm.
So I was planning on taking for my very human feat. I was gonna grab Aberrant Dragon Mark. First of all, is that okay? Because I know that's like Eberron-ish, and I know some people are kind of iffy on that sometimes.
This time around, I'm going to say that's perfectly fine.
Okay, follow
I
up
think
on
I just
that.
figured out. Okay.
It doesn't say you can recast the spell because you get a first level sorcerer spell, and you get 1 free casting per short or long rest, I believe. But it doesn't
Okay.
explicitly say you can recast it with slots. Could I recast with slots?
Okay, hang on. Let me do some reading on that. I'll get back to you on that
Yeah.
because I don't want to overpower anything either, right? So,
Back in a second.
okay, so Aberrant Dragonmart, you said, right?
Yeah.
I don't have that in my compendium, so you're doing this on your own. Aberrant Dragonmart.
Yeah. It's +1 to con, and
Let's see
then
if I can
grants. I've got the wiki.link link right here. If you want me to slide it in the Discord or whatever.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I can't get to the wiki.dot. Wiki.dot is blacked from my part, so yeah. Okay. I've got background, but I don't have stats. Okay, so that's not the right place to look at this. 5e tools won't let me look at it either, I don't think. Oh, look at that. I got it. 5e tools. Okay, so determines increase your constitution score. Seriously, you're gonna try to increase your constitution? Okay, but whatever. You learn a cantrip. You choose one. If you learn a spell cast through your mark, once you cast it, you must finish a rest. When you cast first level through your mark, you can expend one of your hit dice and roll it. You roll an even number. You gain a number of temporary hit points. Otherwise, a random creature takes force damage. Okay, cool. And then a flaw. Okay. Greater aberrant powers.
So it says you can cast. It says before you can cast it again through the mark, which to me, I mean, this is me being generous to myself, obviously, but to me reads if you have spell slots, you could recast it. But obviously, you could say you could go either way.
Yeah,
But
I think in this
The choice
case,
of through the mark to me reads if you have spell slots, you could go for it.
I feel like no, I think I kind of like where it is. I think I'm gonna leave Eberron alone there. And the reason why I think that is because I think for the background of aberrant dragon marks, it's something that you don't have full control over.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, if you had more control over it, I'd probably be more inclined to it. But because it's got that whole roll even number, it could be good. Roll odd number, it could be bad. I don't know why odd is always bad. I'm odd, and I don't think I'm bad, but whatever.
It's
anyway,
a cult of the even number. You find
It's
it
the
when
cult
people
of the
celebrate
even number.
100 as opposed to 101,
That's true.
which is always better than 100 to me. There you go.
I think so too. I fully agree with you on that. All right, so I kind of figured out why my computer was going bollocks, and it may have been impacting your guys' machines too. It was an appy that I was going to try out, but in our game, but it's too much. It's too much for the game. So, already killing my computer really badly. So, all right, let's do this. You rolled for me my points. So I'm going to go based off of the same character here that Jeff Ashworth made. So this person's going to put the 20 here. This person's going to put the 17. Oh, no, the 20 goes here. Whoops. That's going to be where I'm at. Is going to be the 17. Oh, this person is going to be actually pretty good. I now actually really, really want to play this character, but it's supposed to be an NPC. So that's sad. That, okay. That, and that, and then the 8. Well, the 8 goes in the con mod according to what this person created. Oh, no, that's not true. The 8 goes in a charisma. This is 16. 15. Okay, there we go. That's better. That's what we're supposed to look at there. Okay, so, how are we doing, Carney? Do you have yourself a name for your character yet?
Yes, I am going to be called Uck.
AUCK, as in like Auckland, or
Like UCK, like Uck. Ugh,
oh, your name is
ugh.
Uck. Oh my word, that's
Yeah.
fantastic. Okay.
And when you see my picture, you will understand
Okie dokie.
on my token.
Dak, have you got to create a character yet?
Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
And what's your character's name?
Should I put it in the chat?
Sure. If you feel like I'm not going to be able to spell it, I am accepting of that decision.
Have I shut the thing down? Oh, no, sorry, mate.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm in the wrong page. That's it. Here we go.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's got a weird umlaut over the I.
Oh, fun. I don't know that my font will take it, but I'll put it in. I'll figure out a way of making it happen.
It's Alt 139 if you can use that.
Yeah, I can do that. Alt 139. That's what Alt 139 gave me. Oh, this one.
I haven't put it in yet. Sorry, there it is.
Oh, Nihilo. Okay, yeah. Cool.
Sorry, I wrote it and I didn't press enter. Oh, I told you I'm getting old.
I can do it. It worked. It's in there. Awesome. It's on the stream now. Okay, let's go into some of our stats then.
So
let's
that's
dive into our stats and get them
that's
up
an
here.
elf name for a human.
Maybe they just really liked elves. Who knows?
Oh, there's a reason for
your
it.
history.
There's definitely a reason for it.
All right, let's get some stats in here. So we're going to start off with Carney. What is your maximum hit points, please?
52.
52. Jeez. Your class again is
Barbarian.
right.
Zealot.
And are you
Zealot.
were you the human in this case?
I am a half elf.
Half elf. Oh, okay, I'll take it.
I could.
Half elf
You said 56.
barbarian.
So half an elf. Yeah. I needed the stats because everything is so low.
I could. You said 52 or 56?
For your hit points, Carney.
It should be 52 apparently. According to D&D Beyond, it should be 52. That's the max.
Well, because you got.
Yeah.
What's your con?
My
mod?
constitution is 12.
Oh yeah.
12.
I could beat
Okay.
you on HP if I took tough.
All right. So your con is. Hang on. Your con you said is 12.
I'll give you a swirly.
I'll stick with my modest 46 HP.
All right. So I need your strength score, Carney.
My strength is 20.
20. And your dex?
I can't go
40.
there. 12.
12. And then your con was 12. So your intelligence?
7.
All right. And your wisdom?
10.
Okay. And your charisma?
As an entertainer, 9.
All right.
So I have
Okay.
a love letter in my background. So I'm assuming that I'm an entertainer who was brought low by a woman and who is now on a warpath of vengeance to, I don't know. He's an old man with a giant.
All
I've
right.
I've reflavored the greatsword to be a giant flail based off my picture. So I'm wielding this giant flail to die in battle for, I don't know, something.
I was gonna say because with an entertainer that has a charisma score of 9, they must be a comedian. AC.
No, I'm just assuming that, as I said, my AC is quite low. My AC is 12.
Okay.
I'm assuming that I'm just covered in grime and dirt,
Okay.
and I'm ridiculously poor, so no one's going to be interested in. I mean, the smell alone is going to be pretty horrific.
Wisdom's wisdom's a 0. Your con is +1 then on the mod. And nope, that's not a plus. That's an equal sign. 1. There we go. And your dex will be a +1 as well. And your strength is the +5.
Yeah, I was going to do the high hit points, but then I have no strength to do anything.
Oh, and I see Uck's picture, so I'm going to put it on as well. Let's go here. Open image. And then save as. Put this in the
Yes.
right spot.
I finally have a good reason to take Chaos Bolt.
That is true. All right, so that's saved.
Because
I
barbs
should
don't.
now.
And you know what the best part is? Normally, Aberrant Dragon Mark is kind of a compromise for already full casters, because it's like, oh, your con's never going to be as high as your spellcasting modifier.
Theoretically.
Theoretically.
And then you roll like fantastically on it all. Okay, Carney, your character is now fully on the stream. We're gonna move over now to Caffeine. Caffeine, what was your class again?
Druid.
Druid, human druid, right?
Yes.
Okay, so human druid, you're level 4, and Juniper is the druid's name. What is your HP, please?
35.
35. And
35.
I was waiting for it. Let's go now to your strength score.
Imagine not being over 45 HP.
My strength score is an 11.
I am used to playing wizards. Seeing a HP that is over 30 is a thing for me. Okay, dex score.
Dex score is an 18 +4 mod.
Nice. Okay,
I would ask
con
Juniper
score.
not to kill me.
Con, you said?
Yeah.
16 mod is +3.
Okay, intelligence.
12 mod is +1.
Okay, and wisdom.
18 mod is +4.
And charisma.
9 -1.
You guys are all a charismatic group, aren't you? And
little-
AC.
Oh, AC 17.
17. Ooh! They'll be
That
tough to hit,
little-
though.
I
That
dumped
little
everything in
voice.
Dex.
That little voice in the back of my head that shows up whenever I play a charisma character is back, and it's telling me to take a level in Hexblade. He's always there. He's always there.
That's funny. I'm pretty
Well, I
certain my first
suppose
character
a
is always in
druid
what I
is
play
as
too.
charismatic as someone covered in. You don't want to know.
Grab Eldritch Adept.
And what are you going to be?
Grab that
What are you going
Agonizing
to be changing?
Blast.
What are you going to change
All
into?
right.
A bear, a
I haven't
snake,
decided yet.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to ask you to give me a heads up so I can make sure I have all the right stuff for you set up for it.
Yeah, I'll have to think about it.
Yeah.
Wolf's always good.
Hmm.
Save image as. Okay, so this is Juniper. I love this name, and actually this is really I like the character. I love how you also are able to get Hero Forge to create something for you that quick. You must do this often or
Yeah.
something.
Maybe. I might have a slight addiction.
Yes, I bet she does.
Kitty is. Where's my Kitty and Juniper? I feel like they're like sisters or something.
Well, Hero Forge tends to make everybody look super similar.
I suppose that's true. Okay, so there, yours is now in the stream. Let's switch our gears now over to Dak. So Dak, what is your HP? Actually, hang on. What's your class first?
Cleric.
Human. Right?
Twilight cleric. Pardon?
What race?
Human. Human.
Human. Oh, why is my... Oh, whatever. Human, cleric. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to have to do something about this. There we go. That's... Oh, yuck. Yuck. I really don't know what I did to my computer, but it is absolutely despising me. Okay, well, in any case, HP is how much?
29.
20.
That sounds really low.
How did you get a 20? Hang on. HP. What's a cleric's hit dice again? Is it a D8 or a D10?
D8.
It's normal
D8.
AP, it's just that everybody else rolled massive.
8
It's well above normal.
plus, like, averages would give you 23 plus your con. Yeah, it's totally normal. It's just that you guys all rolled friggin' hot. Okay, fine.
I mean, you don't have to be in the front line. You're fine.
That's true.
I'm
You're
not going
cleric.
to be.
So,
Don't expect any healing either.
AC.
18.
Okay, well, at least you're going to be harder to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so strength score
15. Plus 2.
Ooh.
15. Okay.
Ooh.
Dexterity
8. Minus 1.
and con.
13. Plus, that's plus 1.
Okay. Intelligence
11.
and wisdom.
16.
Okay, that's not bad. And charisma
15.
15. Okay.
Wow. Charismatic cleric.
A charismatic cleric.
I smile
Sounds
kindly as I
like a
sacrifice you
Pokemon.
to my goddess.
So 12 is a plus 1. 14 is a plus 2 for your strength. Dexterity is a minus 1.
Yeah. Cons plus 1.
Con is
Intelligence
plus
0.
1. Intelligence 0. And wisdom is a plus 3.
Plus 3.
And charisma is a plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so at least you're the charismatic person in the group. Okay, do we have a picture for you? We do.
Yeah, I've
Hot
got it.
dang.
Do I need to post it anywhere else?
No, that's going to be perfectly fine. I can pull it from there. Save this guy. This is Pelias. How do you pronounce it? How are you pronouncing it?
Pelias Nilo.
Gotcha. All right. Pelias. I every time I say it, like I hear Paley ass. but I'm gonna get past it.
No, everyone will every time you hear it.
Alrighty. Let's get you in here. There you go. All right. Looks to me like your character is flying and working. So that brings us now to Raven.
GM,
Okay, so-
can I go last? I'm not yet in D&D Beyond creating my character.
Absolutely. We'll go with Seraph in the meantime then. So Seraph, you are what's your race and class again, please?
I'm a variant human lore bard.
All right. And level 4. Okay, what is your strength score?
9?
Okay, fine.
Or
And
no,
your
wait,
dex?
sorry, 10.
Oh, your strength score is 10. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
And your dex?
15?
15. And your con?
20.
20. And your intelligence?
11.
Okay. And your wisdom?
14?
14. And your charisma?
20.
Jesus. Alright, whatever. What's your HP?
46.
Nice. And what is your AC?
Before... I guess I need armor, huh? It's looking like... Oh, do you not get... Oh, you don't get medium armor as bard? Oh! It's gonna be a... I think it's gonna end up being like 13, I think.
I'll put it in. Double check that for me while I'm putting the rest
Yeah.
of the stuff in here.
Well, because depending on how much money we have, I might be able to pick up, what is it, studded leather. I think that gets me to 14.
I'm not giving you any extra money. I've given you just those treasure stuff.
Oh, shit. Ooh, okay. Then, yeah, that gets, because what bards get what, leather? Yeah, so then I'm going to be at 13.
Yep.
Oof.
Okay. All right. Tough, but not armored.
I mean-
gotcha.
I have the hit points to fall back on. So you know what?
You will survive, or so we think. Intelligence. That is until I actually start throwing these challenges at you, right? That one, and then your charisma is a +5. Nonsense. Okay, do we have a picture for you?
I'm still trying to grab one.
Okie doke. Well, then that gives me a chance to have a look-see at my... What are we rolling here, guys? Ooh. Huh. Yes is my answer, Caffeine. To the question of dire
Perfect.
wolf or velociraptor, my answer is yes. Can you actually even get that high? What's the CR rating you're allowed to get as a druid?
It starts as 1 for Moon Druid, just like flat is CR1, and then it goes
Oh,
up.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty
that's
hot.
why
then.
I
Okay.
love Moon Druids.
Yeah, Moon Druid
Well, you
starts
can't-
at the maximum that the other druids get.
Yeah, well, you can't ride a velociraptor. It's too small. It's not like Jurassic Park velociraptors,
True.
because Jurassic Park velociraptors are totally wrong.
Yeah.
It's like even the Jurassic Park velociraptors are
Velociraptors
bigger
are
than the
the size of
actual
chickens.
ornithopters. Yeah, they're just like, yeah, they're tiny little
It's about the
things.
size of a turkey, a velociraptor was.
About that, maybe a little smaller.
My theory is they used the word velociraptor because they didn't think people would be able to pronounce Deinonychus.
That's quite likely.
Yeah.
Or spell it at the very least.
I said it. Me and all my friends said it. Deinonychus for years, playing Ark Survival Evolved.
That's
So
all right.
yes, that is a correct estimate.
I have, I'll put it in the chat. I have a problem with this word. It's one of the few words that I actually have a problem with, but I always have a problem with a brazier. I've had to actually practice that because I never called it a brazier. I called it a brazier.
It's not Brazier. No. No. Wait.
I have a problem with,
It's
I
not
have a problem with
vindicated.
squirrel.
Wait.
Squirrel.
No, I'm actually no. You're trolling me. It's not.
I am not
Brazier.
trolling you. It's not brazier.
It's
That's a brazier.
brazier.
That's something you put.
like Frasier.
Burning
Yeah,
your
and it's
brazier.
No.
Brazier.
and it's because you put a
No.
fire in a brazier, you put something else in a brazier.
No.
So yeah,
How do you say? How do you say those little rodents that live in trees and they're gray or they're red?
the squirrels. Well, that depends. Are
I
you
can't say it
English?
properly.
Yeah, or are you
Squirrel.
are you
Squirrel.
across the pond, or are you on on the North American side of the pond? Because if you're on
I'm
the North American
across
side of
the
the pond,
pond.
it's squirrel. Then, but if you're on the other side of the pond,
Squirrel.
then it's squirrel. Yeah,
Yeah, I say squirrel,
which
and
is
everyone's like, "No, you're
I've
wrong."
always
I'm like,
enjoyed.
no, I'm not. It's squirrel.
It's squirrel. Yeah, it's like yeah,
I've
yeah.
got a
No,
couple in
that
the
is
garden.
actually
Squirrel.
brazier. Brazier.
Brazier.
That's immense.
Yeah, and the number of times I have been made fun of for saying brazier instead of brazier.
Brings a new meaning to
It's the whole new
burn your
concept
brazier.
to setting your braziers on fire.
I don't.
Oh no, it hurts.
I will never say a brazier. I will say a brazier till the day I die.
And every woman will look at you askance, I promise. Okay, so I gotta finish creating my character here. Okay, I haven't had. Who have I not had roll for me? Dak, I don't think you've rolled something for my character yet. So I'm gonna get you to roll for me 3d10s for me, please.
What sort of thing are you? What sort of
Oh, you'll meet them.
you're a
Don't worry,
ranger?
you'll meet them.
Decisively below average. That wasn't your hit points, was it?
That was hit points, yes.
Yeah, it was.
So
Oh god. I haven't rolled well in weeks, have I?
well, you had one roll, but you had a 19 on the Twitch chat the other day.
Yeah, I
Um,
did. Yeah. It's just the only one for ages.
All you need to do is get some new dice
do the
for
math.
roll 20. Just refresh.
That's it, isn't it? They want me to buy some dice.
That's it. There you go. Okay, and there are 4 of those. Okay, cool. Right. What else am I gonna figure out here? Okay, so all right. Getting there. I might have to do a lot of work on my character. I'm curious. How are you doing, Raven? Have you got yours ready to go?
Yeah, I'm done with D&D Beyond.
Awesome. Give me your class and race again, please.
I'm a female variant human barbarian.
Barbarian, level 4, marvelous, named Vio. What is your
Yep.
hit points, please?
42.
42. Oh, poor Dak. I'm so sorry. Anyway, AC.
10. A whopping 10.
Oh, you are a squishy barbarian. Okay, good to know. And go for strength score.
18.
18. And dex score.
5.
Your dex score is 5.
5? Oh.
I want to know how
Well,
you
did
look. How do you, as a barbarian, achieve a dex score of 5?
Well,
Like, are
that's
you-
the gamble. I gambled the
you,
stats
like-
away.
Are you like missing an arm? Okay. Anyway,
Well, dexterity is usually determined by how quick I can move or how dexterous I can be, right?
yeah. Wow.
Are you
Well, that
suffering
explains your
from
AC.
arthritis or something?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. What's your con mod?
Constitution is 16 plus 3.
Okay, so at least you can still drink. Okay, and then your intelligence score.
8.
Wow, this was a real risk. A wisdom score.
13.
13, and your charisma score.
14. I'm
14.
a charismatic barbarian.
All right. That is crazy.
Ouch.
All right.
That
How,
5 is
what the
gonna
heck? I have
hurt.
never had to figure out what the mod is for a 5. So 8 is a -1. 6 is a
Minus
-2. You're a -3 Dex.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
You're
I was
barely a
kind of,
human.
But barbarians are getting
I was
anyway, so it's
kind of,
fine.
yeah, and I was kind of imagining her as someone who goes by her own pace, and because she's a, what path was that? Path of the Wild Magic, she's gonna be random at most of the times.
All right. Yeah, I'm in for it. I'm here for
Go
it.
for it.
That's already there. Do we have a picture for you?
Yeah. Can I post it on
Yeah.
Discord?
Sure, that works for me. I can plug it in there from there. So go into the Discord. And
Don't forget, you didn't have to take the dice rolls in order. You can choose.
Yeah, I did not.
oh, look at her. She's a sassy looking little barbarian. Hang on, let me get this in here.
Also, because of her long dress, she tends to move very slowly. She cannot move fast in that dress.
I appreciate it.
That's what
I
it
am
could
here for
be.
it.
She's wearing one of those dresses that's very, very tight around the legs, so it's
Yeah.
hard for her to
She's
move.
fighting in
Brazier.
high heels.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
gonna
and the high
say,
heels, of
She's
course.
not the brazier. Listen, okay, I'm hearing the shade. I hear the shade. Okay.
But isn't it pronounced as brazier?
It's not. It's called brazier. okay. All right. Where am I? I gotta find your person. Ding, ding. Let's get her in the game. There we go. Vio is now in the game. And Seraph, did I not get yours, Seraph? I thought I got yours.
my character.
Yo, no, your picture. You were looking for a picture still.
Yeah, no, sorry, I'm still looking.
Still hunting. All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Oh,
go. I'm just gonna
you're
go
getting
Forge.
super invested in Zenith right now. I appreciate it. So, all right. So then I've got one last thing I got to do for my character. I'm gonna get you guys to help me out with this though. Actually, I might actually already have this decided. Give me 1 second here. Because I broke my character mancer, so I have to do it all manually myself. Let's see here. What is her background? Oh, cool. Okay, so she's gonna be that. Somebody help me out here, please, because I'm gonna be clicking forever if I have to do this myself. I need somebody to pull up an urchin, and what does an urchin get from background?
Disguise kit, thieves tools. I
Those
want
are
to say
just-
stealth.
those are they get sleight of hand and stealth proficiency. They get disguise kit and thieves tools proficiency, and then
Okay.
they get a knife, a map of the city they grew up in, a pet mouse, a token of my parents, and then a common set of common clothes and 10 GP.
Okay, so it's the proficiencies that I need, the disguise kit, and the thieves' tools.
At least we have a thief.
Proficiency. Okay, and then and a pet mouse. That's okay. Add. I'm gonna make it a pet Pika. That's what it is. It's a pet Pika.
I wanted to always play a druid who was an urchin who grew up in the city, so he's a city druid, and he uses animals to rob for him. So instead of like Oliver Twist, where you have all the little urchins running around, he has all the animals like the crows flying down and taking coins, and he gets chased out of the city
That's
or
awesome.
something. He hates the countryside.
Okay, and
Because I do believe that what's her name? Juniper is a steely one.
That's
Yeah.
kind of where I'm going with it.
Yeah.
all right, and I gotta get this up now and get my race in here. With my race. Oh, and you said stealth and what was the other one? Sleight of hand for the urchin?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You're gonna pick in locks.
Well, this is gonna take me a time. This will take me a hot second. So I'm gonna do this then. This back down. Oh, I just lost my bookmark. That wasn't wise. Nonetheless, I am. At the very least, no. Actually, I could at the very least put my picture in here. I guess here's the question for you guys: do you guys like each other seeing each other's character sheets, or at least the pictures, or would you rather you keep your stuff private, as it were?
I mean, Ock just has a loincloth, so he's happy to show off to the world.
Okay. Where's mine? Where'd she go? Must not have saved it in the right spot. Did I save you in here? I did. I saved you in here. It's thinking. It's thinking. Okay, there we go. So you should potentially see a drawing of my character now. But I haven't got everything else finished yet, so I got to do that. And Hero Forge to the rescue. How's it going?
Sorry, I'm still working.
It's all good. We got a couple of bit of time in here yet. Anyway,
Are you playing as Zenith?
Yeah, that's me.
Windy? Oh, that's
I
you.
am not.
Okay, this would
Yeah,
just character.
I haven't
Okay.
put all my deets in quite yet, so I've just given you a picture. And that picture is actually straight from the
I
book.
see it, yeah.
Yep, that picture is actually straight from the book. So there's at least that. Okay.
You didn't color yourself in first?
I don't know. I'm not going to touch somebody else's artwork. I will never mess with somebody else's artwork. Let's see here. Actually, I should tell you who the artist was on that. The artist on that one was, for Jeff's book, illustrations by John Stanko and Jasmine. I'm going to say the last name wrong. Kali? Something like that. Yeah. There we go. And okay, so I get ooh. Well, it can't. Actually, it can because I rolled it that way, right? Oh no! Ability scores past 20.
Is that for D&D Beyond?
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that way. That's not fair. I will, however, do this. I'll do that instead. That'll work. Okay, and age, size, speed, lucky. I need to get the lucky feat in here, or the lucky thing. I might actually have to start this from scratch because this is going to take me forever to just copy paste everything. Bing. And then, okay, I'm just going to add this then for now. Yep. And no, that's, oh, can I just drop it? Oh, I can. Awesome. I've never actually just dropped a race onto Roll20 before. We're going to try and just drop a race on here. That's cool. All right. I've never done that before. This one is Bing. How cool. That was neat. I've never done that before. And it just took the whole race and just went with it. I love it. Now I got to go for the class. This one here. Okay, so I am getting this set up, and once we have a picture for Seraph, I will get you guys to introduce your characters properly. and 4. There we go. Because I'll be level 4 as well. And okay, so now I need no, this one here. That one there. Pop you out. Huzzah! Okay, so why don't we actually go through this a little bit right now, so we can fill this in while I'm kind of getting the last vestiges of what I need to get set up for myself here done. Let's go let's have people introduce your characters. So let me give you kind of a little bit of the lay of the land here first. I'll open up my PDF here so I can read it properly for you. We'll get intro to the game, and then we'll get her done. And we can always fix pictures later on if we have to. It's not a big deal. Just something for the stream to say, yeah, we've seen.
I've got mine uploaded. It's in the I have it on my character on Roll20.
Awesome. Hello, Zenith. How dost thou? All right, let's see here. Bing. Oh, I like it. Okay, and I will make a token out of him real quick. I'll save it as we'll go to. This is Zenith. Oh, I can't spell Zenith properly. There we go. Save. Go to token stamp. Make a token. I'm gonna make your token's border a little redder than usual. Seems like it should make sense. There we go. And choose an image. And we're going with Zenith. Alright. That's so
used to
wonderful.
playing a wizard. When I have an unarmed strike, I do -1 damage.
I
Possible.
I had that one time. I was a 1 level dip hexblade and then like 17 fighter in a one shot, and we got caught in a beholder gaze. So what I had to do was, and my mace didn't work, like my hexblade powers didn't work, so I had no strength. I used my charisma to hit, and that wasn't working. So I had to Hexblade's Curse one of the rust monsters we were fighting and punch it and deal the damage equal to my proficiency bonus every time I hit it with the hit. Because the actual punch was doing no damage, but the Hexblade's Curse was doing like 5 at a time.
All of it. Right?
It was the
Yeah, that
stupidest
makes
way
sense.
I've killed. It was the stupidest way I've killed something in this game.
There are there are plenty of stupid ways available to us in this game. I'm not like I will never hold anybody accountable for stupid ways to kill things, or to, for that matter, stupid ways to die, because that has happened too.
I had a paladin die in the most glorious, stupid way ever. It was my first
I wanna hear
PC death. It'll never be topped. So there had been a young red dragon chasing us into Candlekeep. And I used my I was a Vengeance Paladin. I used my ability to reduce its movement to 0 while it was in the air, so it crashed into the earth. We all ran up on it, all smacked it for a ton of damage, and then it immediately got back up and flew away. So we caught up to it on horseback. I Misty stepped on top of it, buried my
Nice.
glaive in its back, and then it flew 200 feet in the air. And I cast command on it and told it drop, and we plummeted out of the sky and cratered into the earth and both died.
It's kind of epic, honestly.
It was insane. It was insane. I'll never top it. It was my first character death. I'll never top it.
That's brilliant.
I
okay.
died after 10 minutes in a game.
Was that my game? I feel like that was my game.
Nope.
Okay.
It was a Out of the Abyss game. 2 people ran out. They started a fight with the Dark Elves, and we were all still in the cages. So then the Dark Elves released the warrior dogs, who came in and killed us all. and I was I was a wizard, so I couldn't cast any spells because we're in the cages. So 10 minutes in, and the DM was like, "Okay, I quit," and he just left the
Oh,
game.
jeez. Oh, man.
So that was glorious death. We literally did nothing. I didn't even introduce my character. Nothing. Just
Well, and now I've lost Dak
Yeah.
here, and he's been gone. I thought he'd be back, but he's not been back yet. So I'm going to check in on him. Oh, there! Just like I willed it to happen. I have willed his return, and there he is. Welcome
Hey
back.
guys.
You're not wreathed in necromantic glory anymore.
I know, I just had to get in quickly. I had to choose a picture again.
I
My net
appreciate that.
went down, everything just went. I was on the phone to the repair guy because he said, "We can't help you, phone up this number."
Oh my gosh. And I appreciate everybody who has had a chance to kind of hang out here in the chat today because we have had no end of tech troubles. I'm still having them, which is why I look like this. It's weird. So I thank you for hanging out with us all the same. I'm going to introduce you to the setting and introduce you to your character, get you guys to introduce your characters as well, and then that's where we're going to call this session as well. So we'll start off, we'll go backwards this time. We're going to start with Seraph. Why don't you introduce us? What does Zenith look like, and what is he to everybody else around him? Them.
Yeah. Zenith is they're a pretty unassuming looking, aside from his garb, which is incredibly flashy, from head to toe, just like royal blue and orange and red and yellow, and just trying to stand out as much as possible. Because other than his attire, they're a very unassuming looking person, like someone you would pass 4 Zeniths going by on the street. Just in any town or city, and so that's why they dress so flamboyantly. Also, because they're a bard, and that's the bard thing to do for the most part. So
Awesome.
in all but their core appearance, just trying to stand out and be flashy.
Very nice. That brings us now to Raven. Tell us about Vio.
Well, Vio is a young 22-year-old female who claims that her ancestors were part of the Feywild or Fey, and she is a barbarian though. She was raised up in a small community of barbarians just outside a city, and she practices most of the time wild magics of the Fey kind. And she is not that dexterous. She also likes to be trapped and is in her own world. So she's very unattentive to what's happening around her. And despite that, she is somewhat beautiful in the eyes of others, although kind of like an airhead. Sorry for calling her an airhead, but that is what other people seems to think about her.
All right.
So yeah.
Perfect. Dak, introduce us please to Peleus. I see you snickering already, Caffeine. Sorry, go ahead, Dak. I already saw Caffeine snickering at that.
He's a 32-year-old male human, but he has lots of elvish accoutrements. He seems to be dressed as like an elf, has an elven name, and he's from a sailing background. He was a cleric on ships. He dresses in black robes with silver trim, and he has long black hair, but it's usually kept in a silver hairnet. But the hairnet's in like design of spider webs. He has a big round shield, and on the device on the shield is a sable tower on an argent field. He wears a silver holy symbol in the shape of a spider. He's quite grim.
All right. Awesome. That'll bring us to Caffeine. Tell us about Juniper.
So I actually changed how Juniper looks last minute.
Oh, did you?
Because I had an idea.
So I have to get a new picture in?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's perfectly fine though. Like, so I kind of went for a Red Riding Hood vibe. Juniper has a long blonde braid, and she wears a red cape with a hood, and she has a dark secret, and might be a little werewolfy at times.
Does she
Ooh.
tell people as soon as she meets them? Hi, I'm Juniper. I have a dark secret. Please to meet you.
No.
You guys have been around her just long
Oh.
enough that that you
Would
would
actually
know,
be-
of course.
That would actually be soap based. Holy shit.
All right. That brings us to Carney. Why don't you introduce us to Uck?
Sure. You'll hear Uck before you see him. He's wearing like a cowbell on a chain across his neck. The next thing you'll notice about him is the smell. You'll smell him before you see him. The stench is quite off-putting. It doesn't smell as if he's washed in a long, long, long time. And when you see him, he's jaggedy beard. He's got rings through his arms, through the skin, like piercings. And he is wearing like a really disheveled garb with the rope belt around him. He has holy words in Celestial all around his chest, like tied on, stuck onto his garb. And he's carrying a letter that's attached to his waist that's kind of in a container, but you can see that it's see-through like glass. You can see that there's a letter there. As he walks, he's constantly flagellating himself. And yeah, he doesn't look strong, but watch out when his eye starts to twitch. Apparently he kind of hulks out a little bit.
Very nice. All right. That is all of our characters. So where we start our campaign, you have been doing small tasks around the realm of Noxtern for a little bit of time together as a group, theoretically kind of learning a little bit about each other, knowing how one another works. When you receive word that a person who seems to run a kind of animal sanctuary reaches out to the variety of different adventurers in the realm for aid. And so hearing this call by way of just rumor on the paths, you make the decision to see what kind of task an animal sanctuary specialist would actually have of adventurers. And so you make your way to Suredale, which is the source of the rumors. You know of Suredale as this farming community. So lots of croplands around it, livestock and such. But it's also on the edge of what is known as a magical forest. This forest tends to be a haven for a variety of different creatures. The sanctuary being right beside it, this farming community right beside it, seems to provide a particularly good opportunity for the sanctuary to help others. And so it's kind of got a little bit of a little bit of a reputation for being a really great vacation destination, usually for the little ones. So this is why it's so confusing. But nonetheless, you make your way to Suredale and you start making your way towards this animal sanctuary. And what you see, there is kind of a wooden fence that takes up a good chunk of one side of the town, that of Suredale, on the forest side, closer to the forest of it. And as you get to the front entrance, you can see there's a number of different people coming in and out, most of them having children on arm, and they all kind of are meeting all sorts of other people who are inside this this fence, there is an admission booth, so there's somebody who's taking tickets and such. And as you come up to the admission booth, one of the people that you immediately clock the attention of inside the sanctuary, being as you present yourselves right now, you do not fit into the farming community whatsoever. You're especially our bard, Zenith, is far too ostentatious for a farming community. So you make your way to this ticket booth and are immediately clocked by a halfling, shorn hair on one side, so that the pointed ear that she has is just kind of showing quite clearly. A couple of earrings along one side. She has the garb of like a dark green tunic, seems to camouflage quite well with the forest. But beside her is this giant raccoon. This giant raccoon who just kind of sits beside her, and there's some kids that were up there kind of approaching her. She now takes the raccoon, kind of pats it on the side, and starts walking towards you, and greeting you with, "Welcome to Shordale. Glad to see that my word finally got out." And that is where we're going to pick up when we start playing the game next week.
Sweet.
So here's the rule. If there is anything about your character, the WindyJ guarantee is that if you, usually when you're playing a long campaign with me, you get 3 sessions with your character to do any changes that you want to do, except for the basic stats. You keep your stats. But if you don't want to do the race, you don't want to do the class, you don't want to do background, you don't want to have a shield, whatever those things are, you can change those up until the end of the 3rd session. Now, problem is that these games are usually only about 3 sessions long. So for these games, I make it 1 session. So between now and the end of next session, you can do whatever changes you might decide you need to do to make yourself enjoy the game. But it is a random thing, and so I'm going to encourage you to, try to keep it as it is. I'm also going to do my quick little announcements. The first one is, of course, this is a fundraiser campaign, so we have any 1s or 20s that Seraph rolls, as he's already committed to donating $1 for each. And we're going to see what we could do about getting some more people in here to throw some funds at the Make-A-Wish International thing. We also have another game that happens tomorrow, Friday, which, again, the fundraiser continues through it as well. It is our Olivos campaign, where they're currently trying to figure out what they're going to do with a giant. In the Adventures of Alain, they seem to be going into a tomb to deal with some sort of mystery there, and that happens tomorrow at 7:30 UTC with Caffeine as your DM. Then we're back on Tuesday with the Witchlight campaign, where they just got themselves surrounded by 25 creatures. And then the next thing is back to this game again on Thursday next week, and that's where we will pick up on To Be a Beast Keeper proper. So thank you very much for that. Let's find somebody to raid. Who do we want to raid today?
It's another druid hunt, isn't it?
I'm not going to give it away.
Or Vine Golems to sort of put down.
Okay, so, oh, I didn't do that right. Let's try that again. That's better. Okay, let's go find somebody that we can raid. I'm thinking, what do you guys say? Is there anybody that you see on there playing D&D right now that we can say hello to and bombard them? Let's find out. Slow computers. Come on, slow computers. Help me out. So currently we got Winter's Tales is actually doing a world building stream. And Corsair's Cove is still carrying on as well. L2S Entertainment is doing some Dungeons and Dragons stuff. What do you guys think? I think let's go with Corsair's Cove this time. Let's do that.
Last time we went to Winter's Tales, she was just finishing.
Yeah, that's the other thing I was concerned about. Is that she might actually, come to think of it, Corsair's Cove has actually been on for a while, so maybe we'll do L2S Entertainment and see if they're going to be kicking around for a little bit further. Entertainment. So yeah, let's go raid L2S, and boof, the raid hath begun. Thank you guys very much for joining today, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care of each other, love each other.
See you next week.